guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all of my favorite products from the whole month of July, and I can't believe that we're going into August, and August is actually my birthday month. My birthday is August 24th, so still have some time to go, but I can't believe that it's my birthday month and then it's August, and I'm also like slightly depressed because that means that summer's almost over, and I love summer. Like, I want it to be summer all the time. I know some people don't love the heat, but I actually really like it, and it's just like my favorite time besides Christmas. I love summer. This video is really special and exciting because it's actually a collab. It's my first collab. I've never done one before, so I am so excited. I'm doing a collab today with Natalie, aka #Fablife, here on YouTube. That's also her Instagram name too. Natalie is so sweet. I've met her before. We met at IMATS LA. She is just like so sweet, and she makes amazing content on here. I'm gonna leave her channel down below. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to her channel. She does amazing product reviews. Like, every time something comes out, Natalie always gets her review up right away. I love watching her reviews, seeing her swatches. She does favorites videos. She does lots of unbaggings for like Ipsy and Birchbox. Our subscriber Joe, hey Joe, if you're watching this, recommended that we collab together because we had a lot of similar content, and I thought that was so cute. So Natalie reached out to me to collab, and I was so excited about it. And if you guys want to see all of my favorites in the month of July, and I actually don't have too many mess products in here, like my no products. I have one. Most of the stuff that I'm going to show you guys is just stuff that I've really been loving, and they're just good products. So if you guys want to know what my favorite products were from the whole month of July, then just keep on. The first product I'm going to show you is something that's a little more high-end. I actually got this for free in a bag when I went to the Makeup by Mariam masterclass, and one of my subscribers told me to start using it. I think I mentioned that before in a previous video, so I took it out because I wanted to see if it would actually work, and I love this stuff. It's the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. So it's supposed to minimize your pores. I don't know if it really minimizes my pores too much. I find that whenever a product claims that, it doesn't really ever minimize my pores. If you guys know something that will really minimize your pores, leave me a comment down below, let me know. It also absorbs oil and it mattifies. So those are the two claims that I definitely can see that it does, those two things. So when I put this on and I put my foundation over it, I actually notice that it keeps my oily skin at bay, which is so hard to find a product that does that. I feel like I've tried so many different mattifying primers, moisturizers, and nothing ever works. I have very oily skin, T-zone, cheeks, my nose gets really oily, my chin, my forehead. Products usually like break up on my skin, but with this, I've actually been noticing that my foundation, when I'm wearing this underneath, lasts for a lot longer because I've been checking in the mirror just to make sure every time I wear this it actually works. I still do get oily, but this has definitely been helping. The next product that I have been loving in July, I did a whole video on this comparing it to the Beauty Blender. It is the Flower Beauty 3-in-1 blending sponge. I think this is the closest dupe to the Beauty Blender, and I love the Beauty Blender. I love my Beauty Blender dupes because they're much cheaper, and this thing, oh my gosh, it is such a mess. I actually should have cleaned it before I filmed, but at least you guys know that I've been using it like crazy because it's so dirty. But I think this is the best dupe. The foam on this, it is so similar to the Beauty Blender, and that is the one thing I think that no one can ever master is the type of the foam. It's always very dense. It's just not the same as the Beauty Blender, whereas this little sponge right here, it literally is like the same exact material as the Beauty Blender. I like that you have this side, you have this side right here, and then you have the more flat side. Although the flat side, it is a little bit too puffy when it gets wet and you're blending out your concealer. Besides that, I really do think it is the best dupe, and it's $9 at Walmart, which is amazing. I totally changed my mind about this. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I wear the shade Soft Beige. I also have one shade darker in case I'm ever self-tan, which is like very rare. I don't self-tan too often because I can't stand the smell of it. Although I like the way it looks, just can't stand the smell. But anyways, I've been loving this foundation, you guys. It is so good. It is like the most beautiful coverage on your skin. It's not cakey, it's not heavy, it just makes your skin look beautiful. I don't know what it is in this foundation, but something about it, maybe it's something to do with the photo, whatever they put in here, whatever ingredient, but I literally just changed my mind about this. I thought it was really watery and I didn't think I was going to love it the way that I do, but then I just started using it more and more, and I found myself just reaching for it every day, or I would have it on, I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, what am I wearing again today? And I would remember it's this foundation, and I would be like, oh my gosh, I love this stuff. My skin just looks so good with it. And something about it, like when you put it on, you don't think it's gonna be that full coverage, but it really is like a nice coverage foundation. Like I really feel like it covers up my redness. I wore it the other day during my blog photo shoot for fashion pictures, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my god, like it just looks so good. And it's only $5, which is crazy. It's $5, $6 depending on where you get it. Try it out and just see if you like the coverage of it, because something about it just really sets nicely onto the skin and it just looks stunning. Next up, I have a product from Stila, and if you guys have been watching YouTube for the past few months, then you're gonna know what this is because they've been so popular. It is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter, is that what they're calling it? Glitter eyeshadow? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow is the exact name of this. I had to look at the back to make sure. But this is in the shade Ballet Baby. This is an Ulta exclusive shade. You can only get it at Ulta. And it's like the most beautiful baby pink shade. Like it really is named appropriately because it's like ballet slippers. And I love this. It's different from the other shades. Those have a lot of like more shiny glitter, I guess you could say, in them, whereas this one, I don't want to say it's muted, but it's just like more of like an iridescent pink, but it is so beautiful. I've been wearing this a ton. I wore it yesterday to a wedding and I feel like it just kicks up my eyeshadow a notch. And I did notice at the end of the night I did have some glitter fall out, so I think I recommend using this with a glitter glue. It does stick nicely on its own, but you will have glitter on your cheek if you're like at a wedding, you've been dancing like I was. You have like a warm orangey shade in your crease, then oh my god, this looks like even more beautiful. I don't know why, it's just been my go-to look, wearing like a warm orangey shade in my crease and then this on the lid. Okay, I have 2 lip products from Maybelline that I have been really enjoying. First one is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. This is in the shade Too Cute, and if you guys saw, I did a full face of Maybelline products where I used all new Maybelline stuff and some old Maybelline stuff, and this was the lip color that I used. I love these because it's a gloss, but it has like the pigmentation of a lipstick in it. It's really opaque, and do these have a scent? No, it doesn't have a scent, but I really like the applicator. It's like this like doe foot, but it's like a rounded doe foot, and there's a little dip in the middle. For some reason I like that because I feel like it covers the lips nicely, and then I can go in with the little tip right here and like line my lips if I want to. So I like the applicator on this, and I want to get a couple more shades of these. I'm really impressed with the formula on these. It has a decent lasting power. Like when I wear this, I really don't have to touch it up too much. So loving this lip color from Maybelline. Good job, Maybelline. Very impressed. Another lip shade I've been loving from Maybelline is another one of their new releases. It is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and I want more shades of these too. I really like this. This is in the shade Drew. My favorite thing about this is, well, I love the color, and it does have that same wand as the Vivid Hot Lacquer, which I like. The smell of these is, it smells so good. I'm so happy that the drugstore is finally stepping up their scent game and like getting on the level of MAC, because I love when things smell like desserts or like sweet things. So I'm so happy that this has a nice scent. The packaging is really nice matte packaging. I like the white cap. And did I tell you guys what this was called? This is 10 Dreamer. The only thing with this is I don't think they layer well, because I layered it over something the other day and it started to break down on my lips. Don't know if it was something in the other lip product that made it do that, but I think these are better off to wear by themselves, which is totally fine because they're really opaque. They're not sticky. They dry down really nicely onto your lips, the formula on these, and they're comfortable to wear, because a lot of times the matte liquid lipsticks are so uncomfortable and I just want to like rip it off my lip by the end of the day, or even like an hour. I haven't really even been wearing too many liquid lipsticks just because they drive me crazy. I am wearing one today, but it's a formula that I love. It's the Wet n Wild Liquid CATSUIT. So yeah, I think this is on the same kind of comfort level as the Wet n Wild Liquid CATSUITs. This is really good. I'm going to take a break from Maybelline stuff because I have something else, but I want to switch it up. I have the Makeup Revolution. This thing is huge. This is the Skin Kiss highlighter powder in, what shade is this? Peach Kiss. This thing is huge. You see this, like the size of my face. I love this color. I've been wearing this so much, kind of like getting it, you know, messing up the design in the middle because I've been using it a lot, which is good. The color is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's like the perfect peachy champagne shade, and when it is on your skin, it is so like glowy and beautiful, and I love this highlighter, and you get so much product. So just to compare, since you get 0.49 in here, I wanted to check my other Makeup Revolution highlighter. This one is the Vivid Baked highlighter, and you get 0.26 in here, so you get a ton more in here. Like, look how big this thing is. It reminds me a lot of the Jeffree Star Skin Frost highlighters. I don't own any of those, but I feel like that's kind of the look that they were going for with these, because I know Makeup Revolution likes to dupe things like the Kat Von D palette and that whole drama. So I just thought that was really cool that it was a similar kind of packaging. They are a little bit more on like the thicker side, but I don't mind that personally. If you don't like that, then I don't know. I wouldn't say stay away because it's such a pretty color. I definitely think you guys should check it out, but it does feel a little bit more thicker than other highlighters, maybe like more like an eyeshadow type of consistency. I have a blush that I have been loving, and I've talked to you guys about this throughout the month. It is, or throughout the past 2 months, it's the Jordana blushes. You guys, these are so good. This is like $2 $2 to $3 depending on where you get it. I got mine from a flea market around here, and this is the shade Sandalwood 33. I'm wearing it today. It goes with everything. If you don't know what blush to wear, then this is like the go-to. These are so soft, and they are just beautiful, very pigmented. They go on the skin really nicely. I don't have to like dig my brush in to get color. It's not too much too, like it's not too intense of a blush, and these are just the best little discovery, and I love how affordable they are. I have like so many of the shades because they're so good. This eyeliner is like my new favorite. It is the Maybelline Curvitude liner, and when I did this in my Maybelline full face of new Maybelline products video, I was telling you guys how impressed I was with this. I'm wearing it today. I did layer a gel liner over it just to make things a little bit more intense and pigmented, but this liner is like all I've been using throughout the whole month. It's so good. It's so precise, like the tip is really precise on it, so it's easy to make a wing. I do not have any problems with the ink coming out, because a lot of times with these pens, there's like nothing coming out of the brush. It's like a very dull black shade, but the color on this, it always comes out super black. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes, and they're both collabs, and I want to do a whole video on like my favorite collabs, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. I will definitely film that maybe even next week if you guys want to see like my favorite and my least favorite collab palettes and products. So the first one is a palette that I've been reaching for so much. It's the BH Cosmetics and Carly Bybel eyeshadow palette, and I use this pretty much every day. I always reach for this. It's just my go-to. Like, I feel very comfortable reaching for this, and the colors in here I just am drawn to. So I always use this shade. I told you guys when I reviewed this that I was going to use this every day, and I really do use it like every day. Even like last night when I was going to a wedding, I put this in my crease, like the first transition shade. It's just like the perfect transition shade to give you that warmth and to blend everything out. I love it. Matte shades in here, I love. The metallics are gorgeous. I love all the highlighters. I use them as eyeshadows. I use them as highlighters, inner corner highlights. Like, everyone needs this palette because it's so affordable and the quality is so good. If I could recommend like a starter palette for anyone that is on the affordable side, then I would definitely say get the BH Cosmetics and Carly Bybel palette. It's just something that I really do reach for every single day. You guys know that I'm obsessed with the matte brow bone shade in here too. It's like my favorite matte brow bone shade of life. My other favorite is the JACLYN Hill and MORPHE palettes. This has been something that I've also been reaching for every day. These transition shades, I always of course go for them. I love the colorful shades. I did a tutorial using this blue color and I loved it. It did need a little bit of help with Fix Plus. Some of the shimmers do need a little bit of help. Not to say that they're not pigmented on their own, because they are, but if you just want to kick it up a notch, then you can do that. I love all these colors and I want to play with this even more. I want to do more looks with it because I feel like I've been being so neutral on my everyday basis with these colors, but I want to do more tutorials with the fun shades because I feel like I haven't been touching these like greens down here. But this palette is really good. So moving on to products that I did not love, my messes. I have one and it is this e.l.f. Total Face Palette. I love the packaging. I think it's stunning. It's completely mirrored and I think that is so pretty. Amazingly beautiful big mirror that takes up the whole palette when you open it, which I love. Then you get some peachy blushes, you get a really nice contour shade, and you get a highlight. I don't know, I don't love this. If I had to pick something in here that I loved, it would be this neutral bronzer contour shade. I've used this and I really like it for a more subtle everyday contour. I definitely have been reaching for that on like a more natural day, but these blushes I'm not impressed with. Jordana one is a similar shade and it's way better formula than these, and the highlighter is just way too subtle. There's not enough glow, there's not enough shine. Sorry, I'm blinding you guys right now. Hold it like this. I feel like I have so many beautiful highlighters. Like, why would I reach for a really dull one when I have amazing ones in my collection? You guys know what I mean? I was kind of unimpressed with this. I don't recommend it. I don't think it's something that you need. Not impressed with this. It's kind of just overall like dull. Okay, so those are all of my favorite products from July and a little bit of a miss in there too. So let me know down in the comments, what are your favorite products from July? You guys know I love hearing all your recommendations and I always like pin a comment where you guys can respond to it because I love chatting with you guys. It's so fun. And thank you so much to Natalie, #Fablife, for collabing with me on this video. Make sure you guys go down below. I will link her. Make sure you go subscribe to her videos. Check out her video. She's also doing her July favorites, which is so fun. I cannot wait to watch hers. I know she's gonna have some amazing picks. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out her video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It'll be the first link in my description box as always. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!